take 385. Shit, I just did a whole video, you guys, and deleted it on an accident. So what I was talking about was my money corner and manifesting. I was talking about what I had in my money corner: fresh mint, quartz, amethyst, citrine is the key piece, and amethyst is a key piece. I had a honey jar, I got my bamboo, I got some mint, I got lapis, clear quartz, citrine, fluorite, and some just other stones, like, you know, the lucky stones: red, green jasper, regular jasper. Just look at this. Okay. Well, I'm going to hit a couple of subjects in this video. We're going to talk about demons on YouTube, aliens on YouTube, fucking fairies and what they really are. And I'm going to get back to this. So if you want to vibrate on the frequency of money, make sure you have a lot of copper. Get your pennies in the 70s, you know, that's what I do. And fucking, you can get it as late as 85, but I just stick to my stuff to the 70s. Underneath that, you'll see that this is a clear, this is like a cutting board pretty much. And under the cutting board, I have bills. So I wanted to, you know, show proof to all the naysayers out there that, you know, you can't have your bills taken care of, or, you know, shit like that doesn't really work. Manifesting, you want to see someone who manifests. I am constantly manifesting money every week, up to $2,000 at some points during a week. And that's money without working, without checking in, clocking in, doing a 9 to 5. I have a job, you know, I work for myself. That is money that is outside of that money that I'm pulling in. Okay. So I wanted to show you this. This is one of my bills. I took a bill and I put paid in full on there. You'll see the date on here, right here. It was supposed to be taken care of by May 9th, 2014. Now, it was taken care of before then. You'll see right here, it says they had to, a credited amount of $1,000 has been credited to your account with MCM. This credit is blah, 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 blah from my settlement. So what happened was I put the letter under there. I put paid in full. I imagined how I would feel with the bill being paid. I put myself right there at that time, that very moment, with me opening an envelope saying that shit is paid off. I imagine myself putting that paid off envelope in a pile with all my other paid off shit. And put paid in full, wrote a check for the amount of money that this bill was. Put paid in full, took about 30 days and got it back. So yes, that is manifesting. And don't give a fuck what nobody has to say. Been manifesting and manifesting constantly. Okay? So you just want to make sure that you get on the energy of copper. You want to do money mantras. Just keep saying, you know, watch the way that you talk. Don't be joking and be like, damn, niggas broke. Because niggas gonna be broke, you know. And let's get into this other stuff that I wanted to do. Demons, fairies. Oh, another thing is when you're feng shuiing and you're doing your money corner, go get you like a magazine, like to buy a house. Look at the stuff that you like. Just imagine what your backyard want to look like. You want some palm trees. You want that palm tree magic. You want to be surrounded by all the elements in your house so you can do your magic on your property and things like that. Put that on your wall. Put activities that you would be doing if you had more money. On your knowledge corner, put somebody with all the chakras meditating and all of that stuff. And this stuff just comes to me. It just comes to me like, why don't you just do this? Why don't you just do that? And then I go and I look the shit up, and it be like a legitimate like thing to do with magic. So it's just crazy how things work. So also another thing I kind of wanted to show you guys, and that was, this. People so damn nosy. This is my old Bible, you guys. This is one of many. This is falling apart. Like I had to glue the thing on here. These are all the notes that I have taken. you know, studying throughout years. It took me a total of 5 years to know a lot of things. 22 books that were missing, reading the 22 books, reading the book of Jubilees, the book of Enoch's, the book of Martyrs, Valley of the Kings. All of these books that are taken out, you know, just notes and notes and notes. I got bloodlines, I got everything, you know, you want to tie this in. At the end of the day, you know, there was a thing I had wanted to show you, and it was in Corinthians, and it is where it's talking about that he made all kinds of things. Let's see. I'm gonna get back to that because I do have I have my notes, and I don't want to be sitting up here wasting any time. I think it's in 2 Corinthians 15. It's either 1 Corinthians or 2 Corinthians, where it said that God made all kinds of beings and celestial beings and different types of entities. You know, and it's just crazy how people can go to church with that same book in their hand every fucking weekend and not see that in that book. You know, it just amazes me. There was another thing in my church that they had, which is part of what helped me wake up. It's like, okay, you guys are actively practicing forms of magic, but you're looking at me and you're damning me for asking you questions about it or trying to really get into the magic or whatever, right? So they would do things like they had a demonologist there, and then he would specialize on, you know, poltergeists and things going on in your fucking house and all kind of shit, right? But then when I went to go ask more questions about demons, like I really want to know how they work because I study my fucking enemy. I study anybody. It was just like, oh, that's too much information. You shouldn't be knowing these things and all this other bullshit. And I was just like, you know what? I can't fuck with it. Another thing that you guys gotta do is you peep the magic when you're going somewhere. Go into Barnes and Nobles and peep the vortex that they have on their fucking floor, or the movie theaters and how they use plant magic and how the banks use plant and tree magic. You go into a nail salon, if you're a girl and you're looking at them, they got a money tree. They always got their shit feng shui. They always got a money tree right when you walk in, or a Buddha, and they're feeding the Buddha and they got the incense right there. Or they'll have their feng shui coins and things like that. If they're not out there with it, they'll still have feng shui coins inside the shop. Okay, now, as far as these demons and stuff go, there's somebody, was his name, Cyrus King, that everybody watches. He even puts it out there and tells you that motherfucker, he tell you he a fucking demon. He don't just be like, hey, how's it going? I'm Mr. Demon. No, he tells you about how a psychic tried to help him and that the bitch was fucking tormented and had poltergeists and all kind of fucking demons fucking with him, fucking with her, messing with him, trying to read him and his shit. And he laughed about it, and the lady said that she would never, you know, do any readings with him, and he doesn't get readings because of that. Then you have someone else who's highly intelligent, who is not from here, who is a beautiful woman, and she basically is supposedly supposed to be this alien, and the person that brought it up brought some good points. Like, dude, you've been doing YouTubes for like a good 5 fucking years now. Why do you need the same fucking microphone and the same cam? And the reason why this person has this kind of cam is so that you don't see the hue around her, so that you don't see her alien force. And then you think like, well, if these people are so bad, why are they teaching me this stuff? You gotta understand that fucking demons are cocky as fuck. They know so many secrets, and the majority of things that humans know now is because demons have fucking taught them that shit. You know, it's either demons are what people would consider aliens, which I still would say is a fucking demon. It's just a different kind of rank or different type of demon. And let me pull this shit up. Stop bullshitting. You know, different kind of demon, different type of person. So if you're playing chess with somebody and you already know, like, okay, let's say you're teaching a kid how to play freaking chess or whatever. You're teaching this kid how to play chess. You already know that that kid is capable of losing the chess game, right? You know that they're capable of losing the chess game. You know that this person really can't fucking play. So your guards are not going to be down because you know how to play chess. But at the same time, you're just going to be looking at this person while you're teaching them, knowing that you can defeat that person and crush them at any time during that chess game. That's the same way the motherfuckers think about us. Now, I have my note. I think it's right here. Let me go to the back of it. I'm gonna look. Fucking people over here running up here, cracked out the fucking game. All right. Now, let me go back to me. It's mentioned in Ezekiel 1 through 28. They talk about it. They talk about it in Corinthians 2, but I'm trying to find it. Okay. Is it 6, 9, 11? Let me go. I'm gonna look at it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. And this is what happens when you're very, very unprepared. So I came out here with a little mini suitcase, you guys, and the suitcase is supposed to have everything that I need in it. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys. I got a Mother's Day crown. Show you what true royalty wears. Shit. I don't know nothing about this. My little baby made that. This is my little stick. I tell y'all what to do. Like, I'm a queen. So I'm going to get into an intermission before I read these verses and look at what my kid gave me for Mother's Day. Oh, so sweet. She has a picture of us together. This is so sweet. Ah, so sweet. And then she put, Mom, I love you so much. To Mom. Oh, my crown. Oh, hell no. I am getting big, but I am still your baby. And I love you. And happy Mother's Day. So sweet. But this is the original bill, you guys, from Midland Credit Management. I found it now. After the damn fact. Okay. So one of the things that they'll tell you in the Bible, it'd be like Ephesians 6:12, where God will tell you that, well, the person that's writing it says that we're not, the hell? I got milky quartz on my skin. Okay, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So, they'll go forth and they'll tell you a little bit more. And there was another verse where they talk about the stones that you originally already had in your blood, which you have to basically activate to get it working again. That's why it's good to have stones and to work with stones until you get to that level. Now it's 2 Corinthians 2:12. That's what I was looking for. See, I be knowing my shit, but sometimes I gotta be reminded. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna find it for you guys. And I don't know. See, that's why I like to fucking check my shit because that's not the verse. Oh, people be on some other shit, man. They love just making up stuff. Okay. I don't see it. And I'm gonna keep on looking. But in the meantime, you know, I'm gonna talk about these fucking fairies and things. Now, fairies, from the story that I watched, a couple of stories I watched on YouTube, what I read about it, and what I've been told by people that are living in Hasvik, Denmark, all throughout the Denmark area, that fairies live in hills areas where there's hills. Um, they are a sect of demons that fell when the 1/3 fell. Some fell on the earth. Um, some fell on the trees. Some fell on the bushes. Some fell and went straight down into the earth in different levels and layers of the earth. And some, you know, walk the earth, and some go to and fro from the earth. Um, really, really, really trying to find this because it's annoying the hell out of me. And I don't want to be one of them people that pick up a fucking Bible and just be holding it and making up shit. Like a lot of people I know. But, you know, I think it's 1538. I have my own little notes over here from old school. So some of you guys are probably like, well, how is Cyrus King a demon and he's giving me all this information? You got to understand that when them fucking people come to you to give you information, they're going to give you 99% of the truth and 1% a lie. It's just going to be a little bit a lie snuck in there. It could be the whole truth in just one word tweet to mean a whole completely different thing and have you fucked up, and you walking around here thinking you fucking Superman and that you can just activate some X-Men shit and fly and don't have to get repercussions for using it in a selfish way, or fucking learning something that is step D and E when you basically at step A and you trying to cheat your way up to D to get the fucking information for that step, and you don't want to work your way up like everybody else does. So within the midst of all of those things, you're not even counting the cost. You're just like, I'm gonna go and get this information from this person. I need to know, and I need to know fucking now, not knowing that you're entertaining a fucking demon, not knowing that you're entertaining the other side, that you really want to play that game. You really want to play that game and go with the other side. It's crazy. This little stray cat over here. My cat said, I ain't fucking with you, bitch. I got shit to do. I gotta go over here and guard this little portal over here. When cats cross you, they're preventing you from going into a different dimension, supposedly. Okay. So you got to remember that another word that they talk about is to never be sleep. Like, not meaning literal, like lay your head down and fucking on a pillow and go to sleep. You want your mind to be awake. You want to be on top of your shit so that you can see things. Like, I mean, fucking things that should tip you off immediately is when somebody's fucking wearing sunglasses indoors. Like, come on, get with the fucking shit. This nigga is covering his fucking eyes. You can't even see into his spirit to see what is operating in that fucking body. And you sitting up there, oh yeah, that motherfucker got all the information. He is the best, you know. Not knowing that you can open yourself up for attachments to come to you. So, like I said, I'm gonna go back to this fairy story because I'm jumping all over the place, all over the fucking place. These fairies are tricksters. They're known for kidnapping people. They're known for fucking tying your hair in knots when you're sleeping. They're known for moving shit around your house. But they are just lower entities. They have no power over you. They don't like people. They don't like clapping. And I can go on and on about the things that, you know, you can do when you see a fairy and what not to do when you see a fairy and things that they'll help you do, because you can, like, get some that will help you, but it has to benefit them in some kind of way. They're not going to fucking just do something for you out of the kindness of their heart, because they don't digest things like that. They don't see a good and a fucking bad. They just see their own interests, which is why they're down here in the fucking first place. So, you know, as far as Melakalisi being an alien, it would make a lot of fucking sense, because that woman is smart as fucking hell. She is smart as hell, but then there's kind of like some hate in there. Like, you can't say somebody's so fucking smart that they gotta be something wrong with them. They can't be human. But given the fact that she is residing with someone who is supposed to be a demon, or, you know, communicating with someone who's a demon, being a business partner with someone who is known to be a demon, you just don't know. She could be a fucking alien. She could be an alien whose job is to give so much information. And then Cyrus King could be a demon whose fucking job is to give you so much fucking information to make you curious. So you gotta remember this shit. This shit is like, you ever see that movie Leprechaun? It's a very bad fucking movie. The leprechaun's always fucking tricking people. If you do this, you give me my gold, I'll let you live. As soon as the motherfucker get his gold, he start cutting motherfuckers up. That's the same fucking way it is in the spiritual plane. Really, really, really want to find this. So these people in Denmark were talking about different sects. They have these sea demons, you know, talking about how they're seal people, how they have these skins, and they can take these skins off and take the form of a human being, and they love to come dancing with fishermen and all kind of shit, and they go back into the fucking ocean after they get their groove in and make babies with the fucking people, you know, get pregnant. They go back to where they fucking came from. This shit is crazy, you guys. Like, I'm just hearing all these different stories. Let me go into this other stuff. Second Corinthians. And I know some people are probably like, well, you know, I don't believe in God or anything. Well, shit, I don't know what to tell you at that point. Like, if you don't believe in God, then how can you believe in magic? How could you believe in entities? How could you believe that stones let off a frequency, that everything lets off a certain type of frequency, and that even human beings let off a frequency? You have to believe in something that is unseen to be able to believe that stuff. So, you know, this is not me here attacking someone's beliefs. I'm just telling you the way that I think and how my shit works. Is I truly believe that we have a grand architect of things. And when your fucking mind starts telling you that you're the fucking architect, you can be the architect in this reality, in this 3D reality. You can make things happen, or you can stop things from happening to a certain extent. To a certain extent. Let's see here. And the only only reason I say to a certain extent is not to put somebody in a paradigm. It's to let you know that, okay, say for instance, a ding dong comes to your fucking house and they're so spiritually low that they have no fucking idea what this conversation is consistent of. I just sound completely crazy to them. I can say, okay, I'm going to control this person's thought pattern, and then when we walk away from this conversation, they're going to believe everything that I'm saying. And then when they walk away from the conversation not believing anything I said because they have their own free will and they're entitled to their own opinion, that kind of like messes up that theory to a certain extent. Also, as far as fairies, like would I fuck with them and all that stuff? Hell no, hell to the no. Now that I know like what they are and that they're a sect of a, you know, a certain type of lower frequency entity, I don't think I'm going to tread on that trail. I don't think I'm gonna fuck with it, you guys. Can't fuck with it. Um, Aliens mentioned in the Bible, Genesis chapter 6:4. They talk about, you know, the Nephilim. Daniel 10:12 through 14. They talk about, you know, different types of demons. They talk about it in Luke 3:21 through 22. You know, I found my notes. So I found my notes. All I gotta say at the end of the day is it's a difference between someone resonating with you and a difference between your higher self guiding you and letting you know that this is fucking information that you need. Now, this information may be coming from demented sources, some good sources, and some fucking bad sources, but that is for you to learn the gift of discernment. So while you're out trying to do your fucking money rituals and all this other stuff, you want to be saying, I have the gift of discernment. I can discern spirits. I know what's really operating behind people. So you know, like, to leave somebody alone right away, or if it's okay to fuck with them. This video went way over the time limit that I expected it to go over. As far as Grays are a sect of demons. Also, they're supposed to be Nephilim that didn't take the form of humans and that cannot take the form of humans. So I'll let you guys decide. Let's have a little debate about that. And Essa, what happened to the fucking meeting, yo? Hotep, get back at me. If I missed anything, let me know. If I was all over the place, let me know, because I did like 20 takes on this one video. So that should be letting you know that somebody's trying to stop me from getting that information out. And I appreciate my Mother's Day gifts, you guys. I got this little amethyst with some milky quartz. Now the sun's going down. You can see it. And just straight quartz and milky quartz mixed together. So this is a combination of some marble, I guess, milky quartz, clear quartz, and amethyst inside. Love it. Love it. And I'm going to find me a place. You know, that amethyst going in my money corner, y'all. Again, Hotep, don't mean to be wasting y'all time. It's over here looking like a zebra from all that skin brushing, but I love it. If there is something about these two people that maybe you have noticed or you know of, let me know. This is not going to be a discredit to Cyrus King's information that he's given or Mela Khaleesi's information. I'm actually subscribed to Mela Khaleesi, so I don't know. Need some insight on that. Not really, but it'd be nice to have some. Hotep.